Hello everyone, this is Waldorf,
This is Statler.
and this is Battle Report 289,
289.
which will be the Kingdom of Equitaine versus Ogre Khans.
Your old friends, the Ogre Khans.
Yes, and Gemini Game 2.
Okay.
Let's move ahead. There's my army list if you want to pause and look at it. And he has a shaman as a wizard master of pyromancy.
Uh-huh.
He's got a mammoth hide cloak, a liger's tongue. I forget what gut roar is. Gut roar, iron fist, light armor, rod of battle.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's got a BSB con with Viper's Curse, brace of pistols. He's got the cult leader for the 18-inch BSB.
Uh-huh.
Ether icon, obsidian rock, skull of something.
Yeah.
Whatever. And 10 bruisers with the pennant of Great Grass Sky for a swift stride. 2 units of 3 tribesmen, 5 trappers. I don't see these very much.
Yeah.
And
true.
I think more people should take them.
Mm-hmm. Not cheap.
And any terrain they touch becomes trapped. So you take an extra dangerous round of dangerous terrains. 2 saber-toothed tigers, 4 Tusker Cav with a musician and paired weapons. 6 mercenaries with brace of pistol, musician, poison, accurate, flaming standard. 2 scratapults and a thunder cannon. Dun dun dun. And we are going to play Refused Flank and Spoils of War.
Okay.
You can see the tokens spread out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
They really need to put on the sprinkler system on this golf course.
you can see these are the I forget who makes this. This is a mouse pad mat.
Yeah, it's some kind of mat. Oh, is it the mouse pad mat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It is.
It looked like a felt mat.
It does, but it is the mouse pad type. They were all mouse pad types there.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, most of the better terrain went to the Masters tournament.
Sure.
Which makes sense.
I keep forgetting you're in the
We're the scrub tournament. That is correct.
So you get the scrub terrain.
I did. So there's the deployment. I dropped one or two, and then he dropped everything.
Are the bases not done, or is it a winter scheme? Or
It's a winter scheme.
Okay.
So he has there's the 2 darts.
Mm-hmm.
That's that thunder cannon on the right is actually a scratapult. It's got like stuff coming out the barrel.
Yeah.
Like shrapnel stuff coming out the barrel to make it look different.
Okay.
So he made an effort.
All right.
Okay. So there you got that. And
he's got his big group of bruisers that's on the upper right?
top right, correct.
Okay. And then there's the mercenaries in the center, and then the
Tuskers off to the left.
on the left. Okay. I like the tiger pattern.
The actual tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got one of each. He's got the snow tiger up there on the top right.
Yeah.
So vanguards and first turn movements. There we go. He's the trappers have trapped that wall.
Okay. You need to be over like 3 inches to trap the lake.
Yeah, it's a good point. Since I don't think you can't trap it if I'm already in it.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the rule.
I don't remember.
I'm going to say it is. And there we go. That's what it's going to look like. His bruisers over on the left came up. On the right came up to the ruin and just stopped there.
Okay. They don't have Strider, do they?
They do not.
Yeah.
They have the Swift Stride banner.
Okay.
So he gets Pyroclastic Flow off.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, okay, I'll let that go because I'm Leadership 8 with, whatever. I think I had a re-roll as well. And it's 2d6, so, he'll probably kill 5 or 6. He killed 11. I mean, 9.
All right.
Yeah, not bad.
Did you pass your leadership?
I did.
Okay.
And he gunned me down with something else.
Okay.
Which meant he was shooting at him and not something else. He didn't want to take a chance on him he didn't want to leave one as chaff.
Yes.
And being able to grow back at some point if I've got extra dice.
Nope. Overwhelm and devastate.
So he finished them off.
Yeah.
So maybe not happy.
Mm-hmm.
I like those guys. So over here, the White Knights, Oriflamme Banner guys are going to charge into the Saber Tusk who flees, and then we're going to redirect into the Scrapper trappers, whatever they
are you in the flank?
A flank of the trappers, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Get rid of the other dog.
Up at the top, they're going to get rid of the dog because, I know he can charge me, but I'll just flee.
And you'd like him to run into that terrain?
And I want him to run into the dangerous terrain and take some checks and, whatever. I've got the Grail Knights over on the far right.
His mage is in that group?
His mage is not. His mage is in with the mercenaries.
Oh, okay.
His mage and BSB are with the mercenaries.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we got that. We do that. Everything works out really well. And so on his turn, this was dumb. So the Tuskers declare a charge. I was willing to give up both my units of aspirants for the Tuskers. I made that decision early. That's why they're deployed where they are.
Okay.
I'm like, he can charge them both, and I'm willing. Like I said, I'm willing to give them both up.
Okay.
So he declares the charge on the aspirants on the left. They flee, but where they go off the board is within 6 inches of the other ones, which causes a panic check. Panic check from them. They run from the nearest, which is those whatever they are, the tribesmen right in front of them, and they run off the board as well.
You fled voluntarily?
Yeah. Well, that was the idea. I wanted to flee and have him fail his charge. My whole plan all along was to double flee and leave him pinned out there in the middle of the field for this unit in red, for the speed banner unit, to go in with the Duke of Renown.
Okay.
That was my idea. Because that was my biggest... I thought that was one of my biggest threats, was that unit of Tuskers.
Okay.
So, anyway. So we do that. But because they run off and panic the other unit off, now he redirects and goes at the Oriflamme unit. They flee, and to pin him out there.
Okay.
Which, kind of does. Up on the top right, he does what I thought, and he charges off my unit of Knights of the Realm.
Oh, I didn't see these Grail Knights come to that.
And the Grail Knights move forward
on your turn?
On my turn.
Yeah.
His trappers, I killed all but 2 of those, and they fled. You can see there. I only... yes, you heard that right. I only killed 3 trappers. But, it was a tough fight. I only had champion 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 6 attacks from knights and, 2 horses. So
I'm sorry, I'm confused. I thought the White Knights...
They did. The White Knights charged the trappers in the flank. And the trappers broke and ran.
Oh, you didn't chase them?
I didn't chase them. I just pivoted back around.
You just turned around. Oh, okay. Then now I understand. All right.
Yeah. And like I said, I did only kill 3. That's an important tip. But I guess it can happen.
They're short, hard to hit.
They don't cause fear, so I don't get +1 to hit them.
Yeah.
Got that going for them.
They're short, they're hard to hit.
So, and then on top of that, he rolls a small... He rolls small on the dice for the Tuskers. They don't come very far forward. And that's going to do it for that turn, for him. So back to my turn. I also shot off a couple, looks like 1 or 2 of the red questing knights. With probably the shooty guys, the mercenaries.
Okay.
I'm not sure who shot them, but...
I mean, the Scratapults can be annoying for your
Scratapults, he's got the Scratapults shooting the cannon. I'm not sure which one shot him, but somebody killed a couple.
Yep.
So we're going to declare a charge into the Tuskers. They turn and flee.
Yeah, I see that.
As you can see. And that's going to do it. Let's see. So they turn and flee.
You're circling those. You were circling the trappers for some reason.
The trappers, they rallied on his turn.
How many wounds do you remember he took going into the ruins?
Not 3, because there's all his ogres are still there.
Yeah.
There's still 1 there in the back. So despite, again, 18 checks, they're only on 1s. He should do 3 probably.
Do they only fall on 1s on ruins?
Yeah. Only Cav takes 2. Cav and constructs. On the good news, the Green Knights over on the right rally. The bad news, of course, is the Oriflamme unit does not. And continues moving to where you see it now.
Okay.
To make matters worse, they're fleeing. The trappers rallied last time, and I'm in their arc.
Could be worse.
Can it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they could be within arc of the dog and charge range of the dog as well, but they're not.
Yeah.
I've got that going for me. So the big unit, my big unit, the blue unit in the center with my characters, charges into the
Dart?
Yeah, the dart that just came up to chaff me. This was dumb. At this point should have backed off, but it's a 9-inch over. Sorry, it's an 8, I believe, into the mercenaries. And at this point, he's got the.
And his guys are facing which direction?
Which ones? The bruisers?
Yeah.
To the right.
Okay.
Because they failed charge and moved into that.
Okay.
Into that. So, and the Tuskers are facing away, so it's not a bad thing. And the Grail Knights up on the top right have moved around and they're in position.
And your big Dukes in that unit?
And my my Renowned Dukes on the unit down here in the red.
Oh, okay.
My 6 strength 3 attacks, re-rolling the hits. 6 strength 5 attacks.
6 strength 3 attack. He sucks.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's there in that unit.
Okay.
And he re-rolls to hit against Ogre. So
Okay.
I'm okay with him chopping up guys. And it's more armor than the mercenaries have. Moving forward. I got that. Let's see. What do we have? Here we go. Oh, and then there's I think that was the overrun after I killed the guys. I needed an 8 to get in. I got a 7.
Oh.
And there they end up an inch short.
Okay.
Which is not good.
Could be worse.
It could. There's 2 things this did, though, that are really bad.
They put the Scratapult in your flank?
Which I don't care about.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not thrilled, but it doesn't worry me that much. The problem is, as it stood, I think his BSB was out of range of the Tuskers over here on the left.
Okay.
Who are currently fleeing. So he's going to have 1 shot at an 8. Actually, it wouldn't matter. I guess it didn't matter because he can't move before he rallies anyway. So anyway, but that's that.
Why are we showing this again?
I don't know. It's his turn. Oh,
Okay.
There's my guys. So back to his turn. Trappers declare the charge. Oriflamme unit makes a good roll and gets off the board.
Should roll better.
Lucky for them.
Yeah.
So they don't have to deal with this nonsense anymore.
He who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. Or they didn't fight, they just ran away.
Yes. He who runs away
Yeah.
gets credited in the next game by dying again. Is something like that. Tuskers rally. The mercenaries backed up 3 inches, leaving room for the tiger to come across and be chaff.
Okay.
And of course the dart over here on the left moves forward. The tribesmen move forward and sit on the objective there to pick it up for next turn. And the trapper.
He put a trap in the lake, I see.
He now has trapped the lake and walked towards the middle of the field. I forget what else he did. This guy's just annoying. Oh, when I broke the bruiser dart, the tribesman dart, he passed his 5-up leadership to not break, by the way, that was before he charged me off the board. Up on the top right, you can see the Scrapling has just come over and sat in front of the Grail Knights to keep them out of the fight. Chaff them as well, and he's angled to where an overrun will not get me in, which is, smart thing to do. So it's looking pretty bad. Not happy about this. The bruisers have all turned around and they're coming towards me. And we're going to go to my turn. So I determined it's more important to get rid of the Tuskers. This is a bad picture because I was not happy and I was shaking with fury. The speed banner over here with the Duke of Renown decided that I still needed to get rid of the Tuskers and they were still going to try it. So they declared a charge on the Tuskers. Tuskers had to hold because they were worried about running off the board. I moved forward. I took 2 wounds in the forest. And I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total wounds, which is a quarter. And they fled.
Okay.
But I think I'm out of the arc of the tribes.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, I am. So, there's bright spots and everything. At this point, I should have just backed up, just pulled off, and just let him start shooting the crap out of me for the rest of the game. But I decided not to. So the unit in the middle went into the scrap, the saber tooth, and smashed, in the center, and we're going to overrun.
Okay.
Crush it and overrun into the tribesmen. Hit them off here on the left to open the range up a little bit to the bruisers.
And you charge the Scratapult with your...
And the Scratapult, charged the Scratapult with the 3 Grail Knights. I crushed it, but he actually killed 2 of the Grail Knights.
Ah, okay.
Which is not great for me. But on my turn, I did rally the red guys.
Okay.
So, it's not all bad. Moving on. Since that was an overrun, he had a chance to react to it.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Doesn't look good for that unit. No. They do have Healing Waters up.
Yeah.
So they've got a 4-up save, except the mercenaries have flaming attacks.
Okay.
So, on the bright side, I don't know. There is no bright side. I don't know what I'm talking about. There is no bright side to that one. Yeah, there's, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. And more of the not good stuff.
There's too many.
It's not over yet. And then we do some other units attacks, and we're down to that. Then we do some other units attacks, and we're down to that.
Okay. Oh, you just wiped you out?
Completely.
Okay.
So, I think my general, you can say I've killed 2 mercenaries.
Oh, okay.
That was pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I put a wound on the bruisers off to the right to kill a model, because they already had a couple wounds on them. Mm-hmm. Pretty awesome. I think we did pretty well for that.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty much worth the cost.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Actually, he did try to overrun with someone. I forget who it was. Because I think the general and the BSB were still alive. And he rolled higher than me with the Scratapult, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Then there was a faint glimmer of hope here, because it's turn 5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I don't know what the glimmer of hope was, because it looks like I've got to go sit out on that fence and just take the deal.
With the bruisers looking at you?
It didn't work.
Yeah.
It was a 20-0.
Okay.
Yeah, it was bad. Not good. So...
Well, you're not used to playing this army.
I've never played ogres before. I played like never played ogres before. Let's leave it at that.
I think you've been spoiled. You're so used to facing those stupid hunters. You don't know.
I don't know what to do if they're not trying to encircle me.
Yeah.
So it's confusing. So game 2 was a big disappointment. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, you're 1-1 now.
Yeah, thanks for listening, people. And thank you for the comment.